Hey everyone, Technomentary here. In today's video, we're going to review the iPhone 12 going into 2026, if this phone is still worth it or not. Everything you need to know, we're going to review in this video. So, a quick recap of the specs on the iPhone 12 here, released back in 2020. So this year, it's going to be over 6-year-old device, which means quite a bit for a phone that's been around. Now, as you can see here, this is a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR display here. Very vibrant and sharp color. The processor inside is an A14 Bionic chip with 4 gigs of RAM. Now you can get a storage of 64 gig, 128 gig, and 256 gig. Now in terms of the design of it here, as you can see here, in the back camera is a dual 12 megapixel camera, which is the wide and the ultra wide, and the front has a 12 megapixel camera as well on it. The battery is around 2815 mAh, which gives you somewhere between 15 hours to 17 hours, depending on how well you use it. Might get less or more depending on your battery health. Now it does support 5G. This iPhone 12 was the first time we've seen 5G introduced, and it does have the water resistant IP68 rated. Other things noticeably on it here is still, as you can see, it's a lightning port. It doesn't have a USB-C here. The iPhone 12 has actual physical SIM in the US model, where nowadays that no longer exists here on your phone. So again, really compact, lightweight device. As you can see here, I'm just holding it in my hand. Again, really simple design, not too much going on for it. Now, a couple things to mention here. Although it may look like it's a simple phone and it's a 6-year-old phone, there's still a lot for this, and that's because the A14 chip is still capable of performing everyday tasks without any issues. So all of them stuff that you would do for your apps and stuff, as you can see here, it just pops without really too much of a issue here. You might see some slowness here, but again, that's just very minimal. All of the apps work, and that's because it is you can update it to iOS 26, which brings us to another point. The software is still supported. We probably are going to see it supported even on the next major update, because again, that's still kind of up in the air, as we'll see when Apple announces that here. Now, one thing of the limitations that you're going to see with this, it has the 60 hertz refresh rate compared to new standard is the 120 hertz refresh rate on the iPhone. Now, the battery health, again, over time, if it degrades, it's not going to be the greatest. You might lose it and get maybe 8 to 10 hours of battery life compared to newer phones, which are meant to last all day here. The charging, when it does have, is that lightning port. Now the newer standard is USB-C for faster transfer port and charging, which is impossible on it. Other than that, the camera, again, because it is the regular 12 model, it's not going to have all of the fancy stuff that you have, but you can definitely still record and do much more with this phone. As you can see here, a lot going on. Some of the newer features on a third camera just isn't available because this is, of course, not the Pro model. So overall, what is kind of the bottom line for the iPhone 12 going into 2026? Definitely worth it for the basic everyday tasks, from calling, texting, to light browsing, to using most of your apps. Even when it comes to gaming, you can pretty much play most games. I would recommend probably not the heavy graphic game. You might see slowness and lag on those, but most games seem to work without any issues on this device. Now, other thing to mention is it's a budget-friendly phone. You can actually get this phone under $200. Apple doesn't sell it, but you probably can get it from Amazon or eBay, pre-owned, of course, at a fraction of the cost when compared to what you would have paid originally for it. So that's kind of the take from it. Again, a budget-friendly phone. If you're currently using it and don't plan to spend extra for it, definitely can still use it this year for sure, and even next year possibly as well. But if you're looking for a phone, iPhone 12 might not be what you're really looking for. If you can spend a little bit extra, you probably want to go with the iPhone 14 or newer, because we're already up to iPhone 17, just to give you a couple more years out of it compared to the iPhone 12 is kind of what you're looking at. That's our kind of take on the iPhone 12. Again, still a great budget-friendly phone that will do most of your daily stuff. That's why I want to hear from you. What's your thought on the iPhone 12? If you used it, upgraded to it, upgraded from it, leave a comment in the comment section. And for more reviews like this, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. We'll catch you in the next one.